everybody to today's broadcast about what do you believe. And so before I begin, the reason that this broadcast came to me and it was important to me is because I saw this quote by Mahatma Gandhi, and it really resonated with my spirit, and it resonated with where I am as we get ready to near the end of the year. It said that man often becomes what he believes himself to be. If I keep on saying to myself that I cannot do a certain thing, it is possible that I may end up really becoming incapable of doing it. On the contrary, if I have the belief that I can do it, I shall surely acquire the capacity to do it, even if I didn't have it in the beginning. And so I ask you, what is it that you believe? What is it you believe about life? What is it you believe about yourself? What is it you believe about opportunity? What is it you believe about your greatness? What is it you believe about your finances? What is it you believe about your family? What is it you believe about your loved ones? What is it you believe about your man? What you believe about your woman? What you believe about your kids? What is it that you believe about your life? And when you acknowledge what is it that you truly believe, is there some room for you, honestly, to grow and shift where you currently are in your current mindset, in your current understanding, in your current situation? So I look at the life of people like Mahatma Gandhi and Mother Teresa, and I remember being in Nelson Mandela Square and looking at the statue of Nelson Mandela prior to his passing and him moving on. And I look at people like Dr. Miles Monroe. I'm looking at what is it that these people believed that made them so powerful. And the one thing that was very apparent that they believed is that they could do whatever it was that they were doing, and that's why they were doing it. And so many times when we get stuck in our own head and we get stuck in our own space, we're stuck in the facts of what we can't do. And we're so focused on what someone else is going to have to say. Well, if people are going to talk, whether you're winning or losing, isn't it better to just let them talk about you winning? Isn't it better to let them talk about you in that space? I couldn't be more honest than I can be in this moment when I say that there are certain things that are mandatory in life. And one of them is that you're born, and one of them is that you die. But what's not mandatory is whatever happens in the middle. And it's what you do with that middle time that you have, and how you're able to take yourself and your business and your family and your goals to that next level. And are you able to not only negotiate, but collaborate yourself into a new space so that you can go forth and do those great things? So with people tuning you on and tuning you off, or people thinking, oh, well, that's just them on their soapbox or whatever. Well, so what? Stay on your soapbox. There's not enough people that are still standing on their soapbox, still strong in their belief. They're so busy worrying about what it is other people believe instead of what that they believe for themselves. What do you believe about yourself? What do you believe to be true in your life? And how can you move forward and inspire other people to do things and move forward and inspire them to have a greater belief about their own life? And so many times when I hear about coaching and I go to Tony Robbins and I go to, these different events and I hear the Les Browns and I hear all these powerful motivators and working in that industry, it's funny, but the very basic thing that most people believe is that they can't do something. Not that they can, not that it's possible. They believe that it's not possible. And so they stop and they leave themselves in a little box of a limiting belief. And so as you move into the new year, eliminate the limiting belief that you can't do, be, and have whatever you want. You're powerful and beautiful beyond measure. But when you're in a society where everything is telling you that you need to change all of the aspects of yourself, putting toxins and chemicals and all those things in your life so that you have a distorted view of reality and you can't really believe what you believe, it's time for somebody to get on a soapbox and somebody to start standing strong in what they believe to be true in their values. And so as Mahatma Gandhi said, a man often becomes what he believes himself to be. What are you today? What are you in this moment? If you're listening to this, there's something that rang true for you. It clicked a button for you because you want something different. What do you believe yourself to be in this moment? And if that doesn't line up with who you want yourself to be, it's time to start change your results. And to change your results, you got to change yourself. So a man often becomes what he believes himself to be. And if he keeps on saying to himself that I cannot be a certain thing, I cannot do a certain thing, I cannot have a certain thing, it's not possible for me to go to that place, it does become possible that by the end, he becomes incapable of doing those things. So there's someone who is saying to themselves right now, I wish I could walk. I wish I had 2 arms and 2 legs and 10 fingers and 10 toes, so that I could be quote unquote normal. And Those of us who have all of those different gifts, those blessings, are wishing that we could be a different type of normal. Well, the normal that you are right now, the person that you are right now, somebody is wishing they could be. So why not embrace the beauty of your body, the beauty of your mind, the beauty of your life, and what you have to offer the world? Why not go forth and embrace those things and embrace your belief for where you can be, and let go of limiting beliefs and just say, at this point, I decide to no longer be a victim, but to be a victor and things in this universe. I'm not going to be a watered down version of somebody else to sell a product or to open, some doors or to make some money. Like, I'm going to be the authentic I'm going to be my authentic self. I'm so sorry about that, but I'm going to be my authentic self, and I'm going to come forward and I'm going to pour out everything I can pour out in this moment. So I ask you again, what do you believe? What do you believe about your life? What do you believe about your family? What do you believe about those you love? What do you believe about your friends? What do you believe about your future? What do you believe about your destiny? What do you believe about yourself? And once you embrace what it is that you believe and you take it to that next level, I encourage you to empower yourself and commit to yourself on a daily basis. The affirmation that says this: I simply commit to being the greatest me possible on a daily basis. I believe that I was here and put here for a purpose, to change lives and change the world. And I don't have to be perfect. I just got to be me. I have to wake up and embrace the ideas and the vision that was given to me, because it is a gift that some people are not able to cash in on. It is a check that was written to me that other people can't go to the bank and cash because it's invalid for them, but it's valid for you. So validate yourself in this moment, validate yourself in your beliefs, and move forward, and believe that today is the day that you can go forth and create massive change. And like Mahatma Gandhi said, a man often becomes what it is that he believes himself to be. So the person that you're becoming right now is because of who you believe yourself to be. Start to change your belief, and you'll start to change your results. Sending you love and light to the universe. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And again, that's my perspective on Mahatma Gandhi's quote. Again, I'll say it for you. Man often becomes what he believes himself to be. If I keep on saying to myself that I cannot do a certain thing, it is possible that I may end up really becoming incapable of doing it. On the contrary, if I have the belief that I can do it, I surely acquire the capacity to do it, even if I may not have had it in the beginning. Mahatma Gandhi, a world changer. You're a world changer and a blessing. And I want to send you all love and light. And I hope that you start to believe some things that I know about you, that you're powerful and that you're amazing and that you're a gift to the universe and that people are lucky to be around you. And if they're negative and they're toxic, it's time for them to go. It's time for you to do what you got to do to move forward and change the world. I love you guys, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Mwah.